Go down, y'all. It's your boy 3 Stacks in this thing, and I'm going over an updated variant of my True King Yang Zings. I'm not gonna take too long. I don't have much time, but first, shout outs to Gerard's Card Gaming, and also shout outs to Team FTK, and shout outs to my team members because they've always came through with the clutch, giving me rides because I don't have a car. Without further ado, I'm gonna hop right into this. This is different from the undefeated build. I actually went X1 and made 5th place, top 8'd on my at DNA this past Monday with this build. So we're gonna hop right into this. We're playing 3 Lithosagum. I've done such broken things with this card. I brought back my own Calamities, using Calamity's own effect to pop my opponent's monsters to summon, not the detached effect, the one where it says you can use your opponent's monsters. Of course, they have to match the attributes, but it just so happened I'm playing Zoos, and I used Lithosagum, killed their 2, banished more from their extra deck, and summoned for free. Just such broken plays. Lithosagum, he can literally special summon basically any Yang Zing synchro from your graveyard. And the most clutch one is Xiaofeng, because his effect will trigger to search. And banishing Abyss Dweller from your opponent's extra deck is very important. You have a lot of Earth targets to do so. No Abyss Dweller just guarantees you're probably gonna win because they can't stop your floating. And it's like Whiptail's not always enough, and they can't really afford to take the damage all the time. Lithosagum's just so broken. Freaking love this card. His artwork is savage. He looks amazing. He's like literally Monster Reborn, and he does so much more. 3 copies of Fathomer, Barastos of Fathomer. You guys saw how I popped 2 monsters and banished 2 back rows, clearing 4 cards using Calamities, Calling Waters. This guy's broken. He specials Magma Dragon from the deck, or just any other. Most of the time I go for Magma Dragon to get Magma Dragon in rotation so I can keep special summoning him from grave, triggering his effect. These guys are the most broken True Kings of all. Just so freaking clutch. And banishing the True Draco back row is very important. So just using their actual effects is just really, really important. 3 copies of Mariamne. I've decked people out with this, and I've also used Mariamne in tandem with Diagram to search out my missing pieces for Jiaotu's combo. I opened with Jiaotu and 9 pillars, and I'm like, dude, if I had one more Yang Zing, then I'm like, oh, I'm an idiot. Diagram, pop Mariamne, search for Earth, Lithosagum, and then search for Chi-Win, Jiaotu combo, True King combo, broken. So freaking broken. 2 copies of Agni Zoo. I won my Infernoid Zoo matchup because of his effect. I ended up calling fire, popping Trident, and popping the other Decatron that negates spells and traps because I already baited out the one that monsters because he Void Feasted. He opened with Trident and the Void Feast combo. He had the tits. I cleared his whole field in 1 turn and then ended up banishing his Anunchu from grave just because, like, I'm like, well, I don't have any spells and traps, so I'm like, just, you know, getting rid of Anunchu so he doesn't have a huge floater to attack over or anything like that, even though my stuff floats. Then I come to realize after I banished Anunchu and killed him, he was like, dude, if you didn't get rid of the Anunchu, you know, I was going to go Abyss Dweller, Anunchu, destroy your field and no floaters. I'm like, I need Mazood. Broken. I've also learned a new Dante Sir combo by using him, add him from grave to hand, then use him, bring him back, and then just, they loop each other. From grave to hand, special summon from grave, grave to hand, bam, bam, bam. It's like Dante Sir. If you guys play Burning Abyss, you know what I'm talking about. Bam. That sums up the True Kings. It's so freaking broken. I love their artwork. They look so savage. Like, look at the True Kings. Look at the Yang Zings, bro. They're family, man. They're like distant cousins, or maybe the True Kings are like the OG granddaddies. Moving forward, we're playing 3 copies of Darkness. I'm going to show you guys the new Jiaotu combo at the end of this video. 3 copies of Safranu. This is my new super rare reprints. Finally, I'm blinging my deck out. It's so sexy. These cards are so important for the combos. This deck is so combo oriented and fun, fast paced, and you can just do so much with this deck. Depending on how good you are as a player, that will just basically determine how good you are with this deck. I got better with this deck playing Infernoid Zoos. Learned that new combo. I learned about the Jiaotu combo where, you know, I literally use Mariamne to add the cards I need for Jiaotu. You can also open with Diagram, 3 Yang Zings, pop 1 Yang Zing, with the Diagram, bring out Jiaotu from your deck and then go with the combo. It's just so stupid. This deck is broken. And of course, like the combo where I use Lithosagum to actually special summon Calamities from grave, that was a new one for me because I didn't realize that it's not a detach effect. It's just you can use your opponent's monsters for your True Kings, basically. No detach. They just have to be the right attributes. And you don't even, I didn't even use Calamities. Obviously, he had no materials, and I just happened to be playing Zodiacs and just pop their monsters to summon my Lithosagum. It's so freaking broken, dude. Like, the combos are lit in this deck. Oh, it's so freaking broken. 3 copies of Beyond. I'm playing 3 of him because I want to open up with Earth targets for Lithosagum. Making your synchros unaffected by spells and traps and making sure that they can't be destroyed by battle is very important because you take care of monster effects. You can negate them with Solemn Strike or 9 Pillars, or you can just make it so your opponent can't use them anyways with Calamities, or even Xiaofeng. You have themed skill drains. You have a themed skill drain for the Yang Zings via Chao Feng, and you also have a themed skill drain for the True Kings. Like, your opponent was like no monster effects, like just no nothing, no Yu-Gi-Oh. This deck is freaking broken. 2 copies of fire. I cut him for my own personal reasons to add other cards in. 2 copies of water and 2 copies of wind. Now, these are your immunities. Like I said, make your synchros unaffected by spells and traps, can be destroyed by battle, so that way your opponent has to resort to monster effects, and the problem is he can't because of calamities and Chao Feng, strikes, and 9 pillars. Double Chi Wind the Light. Just recovery plays, incredible combos that revolve around Chi Wind. But I decided to cut him to 2. And when I was running Cypher and Lord Omega in my extra deck, I was actually able to, you know, put him back from the Banish Zone, but I'm not running him no more. And 1 Magma Dragon for the combos, and he's just a theme monster reborn. It just gives you longevity. This deck is so powerful because you recover, you go over aggressive OTK, you recycle everything. It's so well balanced, and you just perform crazy combos. So freaking broken. I love the deck, and it's just so hard to kill. It really is. It just never dies. 3 Yang Zing Path. 3 copies of Double D's. So many times Yang Zing Path has drawn into my diagrams. Really broken. Big titties for the combos. 3 more copies of diagram in the form of these Super Optimus Primes. All 3 of them are super rares this time. All supers, baby. Trying to, you know, make this deck shiny. I've actually decided to tech in a Disciples of Draco Phoenix. When you open with Mariamne, you diagram pop Mariamne, and then search this off of diagram and search another True King off of Mariamne. And then Soul Charge. So I cut my Swanee, and I also cut one of my Solemn Strikes to add in these 2 cards. Because they increased my ceiling and helped me for grind games, because I had a lot of grind games. And then I thought to myself, you know what, I need to add cards in my main deck to help produce, you know, those grind game results that I need. That sums up the spells. I run the cards that I run for a reason, and I've played this deck for a year now. With this build, I played Yang Zing since they actually came out, when Shadows and Necros were like the best, and Cleaforts were freaking stupid. But True King Yang Zings I've actually played for a year, ever since Agni Mizzou came out in Dark Illusions. 3 copies of 9 Pillars and 2 copies of Solemn Strikes to sum up the main deck. Moving forward to the extra deck, this is where it gets really freaking fun. 2 Calamities. I can't talk enough about this card. He's just stupid in his own deck because you kill your opponent's monsters, trigger your effects, and the thing with True Kings is once you reveal them, that's your opponent's only chance to respond. If he doesn't stop that effect, once he says, all right, it's fine, you reveal it and it goes off, he can no longer Solemn Strike. It's too late. The effect's going off now. And I'm not lying to you. Look up their ruling. Double Calamities. Broken. You recycle him from the grave of Lithosagam or just add him back to your extra deck with the Disciples. So freaking broken. Call Fire, you know, like I told you, Call Fire, Agni Mizzou, Banish the Nunchu. So freaking broken. 3 copies of Baxia. Baxia is insane. I naturally, most of the time, summon him on my opponent's turn just to shuffle, you know, stuff like the True Draco back rows in the diagrams so that they don't go off in grave, and just clearing entire fields before they ever get a chance to become a broken board. Baxia is broken. The recovery plays, producing, you know, combos, so broken. Double Dinlong. This guy is insane. You make your first Dinlong, you're going to make your second one because you're going to go Chi Win, Swanee, Synchro for Dinlong again. Dinlong floats. I actually added in a Herald of Arclight because there was a time when my opponent banished one of my Dinlongs, and then I had one. So when I used the Dinlong's effect, you know, to float, and I changed Chi Win, I brought out Beyond, and then Chi Win from grave and made Herald of Arclight to turn my 9 pillars into another negate. You go 9 pillars, Dinlong, and then bring him out. This helps in Twilight Torrents because anything they send from their main deck, milling, you know, in phase, anything like that, is banished. And it just helps in certain decks because it just banishes anything from the main deck or the hand, which is just really, really broken. So this guy was a great card. He's a great tech, and you know, you just tribute him off your main your extra monster zone to negate, and then you can spam anyways. Chao Feng, this guy's won me so many freaking games. I literally made him unaffected by spells and traps. Couldn't be destroyed by battle. They couldn't use monster effects because of his own effect. And then I punched for a monster. I attacked the monster, and then special summoned Lithosagam from the deck. Off of his own effect, when he destroys, when any of your opponent's monsters are destroyed on your opponent's field, it's not even a once per turn. You can special summon a worm type with the matching attribute. So if you have like if you have 2 monsters, right, you can use those 2 monsters, attack, and then special summon 2 more True Kings from your deck. Like, or just special summon, like, for example, I actually did this where I brought out Zafranu and brought out Jiaotu. It was stupid. It was like, oh man, like, yeah, this guy's freaking crazy. Chao Feng, broken, so broken. Like, he's an instant calamities play. Punch, special, overlay, calamities. freaking good. Like, this deck is so busted. Chao Feng wins games. He's literally like invincible. You can't kill him with monsters. You can't kill him with battle. You can't kill him with spells and traps. You have to kaiju or you lose. And when he dies, you can search out the tuners, the hand traps like Ghost Ass, Ghost Ogre, or even Winter Cherries. Just food for thought. Such a broken card. Yazi wins freaking games. Yazi's too OP. You can make him invincible. Trishula, never really made him. I tend to make the Yang Zins more, but Trishula's a great card. BLs, you can make him invincible and you just literally don't lose. Black Rose, Herald of Oran Light. Making Black Rose in your opponent's turn is also incredibly powerful. And Interblathner, because he just doesn't target and sometimes you have to make him. The final monster, I replaced Deco Talker with this chick. She's not legal yet, but she's easy to make. Just 2 Earths and you just bring out Earths like nobody's business. And then you can just spam and do your combo for Chao Feng and Dinlong. I'm sorry, for Chao Feng and Calamities. Side deck, I'm playing 3 Raw Spear Mode, 2 Lava Golems. I decided Lava Golem is really, really clutch, especially for true Dracos and just random decks. Like when you Lava Golem them away, it helps you so much. And you can Lava Golem, True King combo, and then just use your Agni Mazood with your Calamities, destroy the Lava Golem and another monster, and you can go off. You don't even need a normal summon to go off in this deck. You can have Diagram and your True Kings and you're good to go. So Lava Golem is just such a clutch card. I played 4 Kaijus, the Fire, the Wind, the Earth, and the Water, obviously because their attributes match my True Kings, which helps me. When I slumber, I can actually use Calamities and kill my opponent's Kaiju in order to special my monster and just push for game. Like, there's so many different ways. I can't stress how broken this deck is. I really can't. I could talk about it all day. It's just way too overpowered. Like, this is one of the best decks. This is number 2. Herald of Perfection is number 1 because I just love it. I played it for so long, but this is just so freaking broken. Double Kaiju Slumber, double Dark Hole, Raigeki, and the 3rd Solemn Strike. That will sum up my main, extra, and side deck. Oh, the Jiaotu combo. Before I run out of time, if this video cuts off on me, I apologize so much. So Jiaotu, let's just say, for example, you have Jiaotu and like 9 pillars and hurry up, and just like pull out, right? So you go Jiaotu, ditch 9 pillars and pull out. Jiaotu's effect special, and then special summon Beyond, then synchro summon for Dinlong. Where's my Dinlong at? Let's hurry up. Come on. Dinlong's effect, search for Yangzing Path. Yangzing Path, bam, where's it at? Come on. Search for Yangzing Path. And of course, Zafranu's still on the field. Dinlong, Foolish Burial, make himself a level 2 synchro summon for Baxia. Bring out Baxia, right? And then when Dinlong leaves the field, so you'll still have the other 2 cards that you started with. Dinlong leaves the field. You special summon Zafranu from your deck. That's why Zafranu is so important. Then use Baxia to pop Zafranu, right? And then special summon any Chi-Win, any Yangzing from your grave. If you have Chi-Win, it's broken. Special, so you still have a floater. Then Zafranu's effect to search out 9 pillars. This is just an example. So let's say these are your 2 other cards that you had because you start with 5. And then these are the cards that you search. You search this off of Dinlong. You search this off of Zafranu. You Yangzing Path, right? Draw 2 cards. Now you end with 5 cards and you still have this free board. And you have floaters. That's the new Jiaotu combo. And the original Jiaotu combo only lets you in with 4 cards. This one lets you in with 5. This is why Zafranu is so important. So broken. And I figured this out by accident playing Infernoid Zeus. I love you guys. Be safe. Make good choices. Whew. My video's still going. I feel embarrassed. Make good choices. Don't hurt your brain cells. I love y'all. I thought my video cut off. But y'all make good choices again. And y'all be hearing from me soon. Check out Gerard's card gaming for me. This is an awkward way to end the video, but I'm running low on time. Please forgive me for this awkwardness. Bam.